Today we're going to continue our talk about the actor's process and more specifically being good storytellers. No one can ever forget the fateful story of Rose and Jack's romance in the Titanic. Jack was a free-spirited character until meeting Rose gave his life love and purpose. And Rose found the freedom to be who she really is when Jack touched her life. So as you can see, acting is all about relationships and how the characters touch one another, and in turn, they touch the audience. As we touched on last week, being a good storyteller as an actor is all about creating a robust, full-body character that will take the audience on a journey that they'll never forget. Yes, acting is about being natural and looking as though you're not acting. It is also about bringing the text and the subtext of the story to life. It's everything an actor does on film that tells a story and moves the audience. The words only come to life off the page when you bring life to your character. These words have been given to you. As a steward, you are entrusted with the vocal and non-vocal expressions of your character. While plays are about words and ideas, film is about image and storytelling. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions, and all of these are tied to your heart. Now, we do have speech centers in our brains, but really, if you think about it, we really don't think about what we're going to say until we say it. It just seems to come out. That's because our hearts and our mouths are truly connected. I always tell the actors that the words, the dialogue, the expressions of the character should be in your heart and not just in your head. It's not about listening for the other character's cue line. It's about truly being in the moment, letting that go. And I know most actors, the biggest fear they have is losing their lines, especially in front of the director, the crew, and whoever else is there, other actors. But if you let go to just be in the moment, listen to the other actor. I mean, not just the cue lines, but the whole totality of what they're saying and doing. The method of action is about doing. It's about telling the stories and making connections with the world and the other actors in nonverbal ways. If you as an actor has a soul, then so should the character you're portraying. Most of the time, we as human beings have an inner life that is directly contrary to our expressions or our outer life. If we are portraying a character that isn't who they really are on the outside, then we need to create those things through relatable, visual ways to the audience. That could be in a look. It could be hidden anger. It could be something within your eyes, the way you look, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you laugh. All of these things are an integral part of creating a believable character that has an inner life, that has inner emotions. And sometimes how it's expressed is very different from what they're feeling on the inside. I believe that the lines or dialogue of a character are expressions of their inner life filtered through their outer core. Drama is about hiding who you are. Comedy is about revealing who you are. Comedians tend to be very humanized. They have flaws that are visibly seen and laughed at. But in drama, characters work very, very hard to hold themselves together. So when it comes to dialogue, learn it so well that it's second nature to you. That way you're free to listen to the other actor, not for the cue line, but everything that they're expressing. Now, once you know your lines very well, you incorporate those natural things that are a part of your character's core. All of this is incorporated in the method of physical action. For instance, if you enter a scene and you understand the tone of a scene because you've done your work in scene study, then you can decide and make choices on how your character is going to react to that tone within the scene. Now, when making these choices, make sure first and foremost that these choices that you're giving your character help serve the story. They shouldn't serve the actor or the individual character. Remember, your character is a thread woven into a wonderful tapestry of a storyline. So I believe that these are elements of great storytelling. And also making note of what your character could be thinking at that point in time. And remember, be sure to identify your objectives within the scene. What do you want? And how will you react if you don't get what you want? And that's based on the emotional core of your character, not anyone else's. This is all a part of your craft. And I know I put a lot of stuff out there, but I'm going to go more in depth into certain processes and techniques as we move into the next videos. Remember, Meryl Streep once said, the difference between good actors and great actors are their choices.
Hello? Yes, I'm here.
See you shortly.
Are you here for the job too?
Check says for us to sit down.
So we had a change of plans.
Okay. Open the briefcase on the table. Glad you decided to play. Only one winner for the 100K. If you shoot first.
Somebody's got nothing better to do than to play shoot the brother.
This is crazy.
If you try to leave, you'll be killed as soon as you step foot out of the door.
Yeah, right. I'm getting out of here. So, what are we gonna do?
Survive.